Welcome back, lords and ladies. King Rubber right here, and I'm your host for this evening. So, last episode, we had a little battle between the slime girls and our heroines and hero. They were captured by jars lent by Suyuri Dono. And now, what is going on? Hearing the voice of a certain playful spirit, the group turned around and found Sayuri seated nearby, swaying her legs back and forth as she looked at the crowd. I cannot tell whether you're joking or not, but I'm afraid I cannot allow you to keep them. They are honorary citizens of this village and therefore under my protection. How fascinating to think the hefty, upright Miotan would defend those troublemakers. Do you realize you're talking to the guardian deity of your village, do you not? Don't forget about me. I'm not going to sit by and let you do as you please. The girls of this village have grown into quite brave little ladies. You must be proud, Hyakun. A soft cough came from behind the group of people as the village elder revealed himself, a smile on his lips. It seems like they handled the matter just fine, Sayuri-sama. Techi-tan, you need to pull the lid off the jar to release them. However, make sure you hold on to the staff I gave you. It's your only means of channeling the necessary magic. Not everyone can be a prodigy like Mako-chan. The older fox spirit nodded. With the help of Narumi, they began to free the captured slime girls. While the work continued, Sayuri eventually made her way towards me, a frown on her face. I left out an important detail, Takeru-kun. The gateway to your world has been opened, and will be closing again within a matter of minutes. If you wish to return to your world, you must leave now. But... it's kind of frozen. Oh, okay, there we go. Hey, where did Taka-kun run off to? In Sayuri? I do not know. Perhaps they had things to discuss in private. Yeah, or maybe he's gone to win me another prize. Or went to get some food? I'm still a bit peakish. Recalling the promise I made, I turned my back to the girls that had gathered around and released the slime girls. And followed Sayuri as she picked her way through the streets and into the woods. It was unfortunate that I didn't get to say my farewells, but I had a goal to accomplish. It is a hard decision to make. However, I doubt that this will be the last we hear from you, Takeru. The spirit smiled. Her hands pressed against my shoulders. A light shove pushed me backwards. What was that for? Interrupted by sudden dizziness. The last thing I heard was the spirit's amused whisper. Good luck. You're going to need it. Before I had the chance to reply, I felt my body getting heavy. My vision blurred as soon as I was consumed entirely by darkness. 2 months later. Beep, 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 boop. With a sigh, I wandered along the familiar path leading to the shrine I subconsciously come to call Sayuri's Shrine. 2 months had passed since the fated judo tournament. It had turned out to be an amazing experience. Thanks to Narumi and Mio's training, I had been able to make my way to the finals, ending up becoming the champion. Oh, hell, the champion! But not everything went as planned. Even though I was kind of embarrassed by it all, I declined the proposal for me to start playing on an international level. When I announced that the reason why I declined was because of a girl, it quickly made headlines all over the country. Rising judo star ends career for sake of true love. Many silly things ended up being written about me, but it didn't matter. I had declined their offer because of a promise I had to make to Mako, that I would return once I finished my business in this world. But perhaps I had been too naive. Thinking about it, it would be too easy as that. I had been visiting the shrine every day for 2 months, praying and calling out for security, but none were ever answered. Knowing her, she's probably laughing her rear off, standing here shouting like this. I smiled a bit as I looked around the area, recalling how familiar it looked to the place I had visited with the fox spirits. Speaking of which, although nothing remained of the village, it turned out that there may have been a connection between it and the city of my world. Many generations ago, when the city was still a small town, a group of malicious fiends attacked the village, but were later driven out. Sometime afterwards, they named the city Tsukino Toshi. Is it a Tushi or Toshi? I think it's Tushy, like my Tushy. Okay, I'll stop. A city named after a certain tsundere. It could have been a mere coincidence, could it? Oh well, guess I'll visit again tomorrow. Akane. Huh? Through the rustling of the trees, I thought I heard a voice. The moment I turned around, a circle of unfamiliar symbols formed at my feet. Dun dun dun! But wait, what happened to old methods? Before I had a chance to figure out what was going on, the circle lit up and I felt the ground below me disappear. It felt as though I was falling through a tunnel of sorts, a dark, never-ending tunnel that went on for what felt like several minutes, until suddenly a light came into view, and... well, watch out! Before I knew it, I found myself dropping out of the air right on top of 2 girls standing below me, causing the 3 of us to topple onto the grass with a loud thud. I heard grumbling from the 2 I had landed on and opened my eyes. Ow, that really hurts. See, this is what happens when you try to cast magic beyond your own capabilities. Mako-chan, you need to give up on this. This hunt of yours is going to be the death of you. I'm not going to give up. Takane made a promise. I made a promise. We would never keep trying to find a way to get back to one another. We would keep trying. Oh, sorry. So I'm never, ever, ever going to stop. I couldn't believe it. I was stunned by the turn of events. That I lost the ability to speak. Michiko, Mako, it was them. Here arguing to one another. It was too good to be true. You are a fool, Mako. Even Mio-san has given up the hunt. You know what Suyori said. Something like this can only happen when the world itself needs it to. It takes more than just one person to do what you're trying to accomplish. Su-chan is only saying that because she's mean and lazy. She's lying. You're all lying. I can get them back. I will. We made a promise. Mako, I miss him too. I do. He left a hole in all our hearts, which you will just need to let time heal. I'm sorry that you have to go through all this, but you must believe me. It will get better in time. It's kind of cruel to talk about me like I died, you know. Taka-kun! Takane! It worked! I knew it would! It worked! It worked! It worked! Taka-kun, it's so good to see you again. I'm so happy to... The girl mumbled incoherently as she began sobbing. Mako had been sobbing since she first saw me. I smiled despite still being rather sore from the impact and patted both gently on their heads. Did you really miss me that much? Yes! Your disappearance was the cause of so much concern. Sayuri told us you had to leave, and, well, we understand why you did. Did you win your tournament? Of course I did. Thanks to you, I was able to become the champion. I think it fell down here, Mio-chan. I think I see Chi-chan. Hey, Chi-chan! Is everything alright over there? Michiko opened her mouth to return the call, but Mako beat her to it. He's back! What? No kidding! Where is he? There came a loud clamoring and rustling from the shrubs nearby, the sound of two girls pushing through the bushes at speed. The two girls rushed into the clearing, gasping loudly. Oh wow, you really are back! Idiot, 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 idiot! How could you just leave us without even saying goodbye? Mio, he didn't have a choice. He had to. I know that! But I just never got to say goodbye. Is that all? Oh, jeez, you're a tsundere. Well, at least I'm not... I don't even care. Takeru's back. It's great to see you again, Takeru-kun. I bet you're champion now. Right? Ready for a fight? And so it went on. The girls chatted on and on, taking turns hugging me with promises of never letting go. I was just happy to be back. As the conversation turned towards the time spent in my world, I could help but notice the presence of yet another spirit. Standing a few feet from the rest of the group, Sayuri stood watching us with a gentle smile on her lips. I guess I won this bet. I wasn't sure if she was talking to someone in particular, but for a moment I could see her gaze drifting towards me, and the words that left her lips seeming to carry a lot more importance than simple words. It seemed like you aren't done with your grand adventure just yet, Takeru. I look forward to seeing how you plan to amuse me this time. What do you mean? You will see, dear boy. You will see. Alright, that was a wonderful story. So if you guys enjoyed this story, please leave a big fat like. If you haven't subscribed, come on and come subscribe. I will catch you, lords and ladies, next episode. So, next episode, you're probably wondering, what are we going to do, King Ray? Well, I've got another storyboard in line. Only this one's going to have a lot more choices than Sakura Spirit. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, as I said, please leave a big fat like. And if you haven't subscribed, come on and come subscribe. Every great story has a humble beginning. Although Genshin Takeru's story has come to an end. It is only the prologue of what is yet to come. Is that all? We hope to see you again next time. Alright, so bye-bye now and enjoy.